She say she want hood nigga. I keep the perk by the pound. The trunk stay bumped and y'all know we run the town. Hood nigga. And I keep a bad bitch around. Thick bitch, long hair, yellow, white, red, brown. Hood nigga. And my Chevy sitting on 24s. Flats look like flapjack. Pancake, you ain't no hood nigga. I'ma play the game how it go. They can take me out the hood, but I'ma keep it hood, folks. I'm on that good and alcohol. I got some down bitches I can't call. What's that? I don't know what I would do without y'all. I'ma fall till the day I fall. Yeah, long as my bitches love me. I can give a darn about no hate long as my bitches love me. I can give a darn about no hate long as these bitches love me. I can give a darn about no hate long as these bitches love me. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this super fly, dirt, coast, mud and water. Shorty, pop that pussy if you wanna. Let me tell you about this old school Pauline, candy yams and collard greens, pocket full of stones, riding clean.
Well, I'm just one parlay away from a new house, new car. I'm just one parlay away. Trust I'ma take us far. I'm just one parlay away. One parlay away. One parlay away. Oh, I took the Chiefs on over. Took my homes on yards. Everything is going good so far. Lakers beating the Knicks. Spread is only 6. 2 minutes left in the game, baby. I'm about to hit. Ow!
I need out, yeah, I need out. Blood pressure higher than a body count. Tomorrow she has to go. She's a mama. I think I married a hoe. Married a hoe. I said, mama, I think I married a hoe. I made a mistake, mama. No, oh no. I want you. A man can't do nothing for you. All these hoes ain't loyal. All these hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. When a rich brother wants you and your man can't do nothing for you. All these hoes ain't loyal. Whoa, these hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. 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 These hoes ain't loyal.
Don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode. Let's talk with J. Rich Jordan. I am your host. Let's talk with JVJ. Yeah, we just had to deal with some technical difficulties because for some reason this program just put me on mute. I don't understand what the hell that is. But man, I hope everybody's doing all right tonight, man. Y'all know this is that day that some people like to celebrate. Not me, but Thanksgiving. And we gonna have a good one tonight, man. We're gonna try our best to make something shake, man. I hope everybody's doing good. Once again, make sure you're on y'all way in, though. You do your boy a favor by hitting that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and make sure you turn all. Make sure you click on all. Yeah, so you know every time we drop something around here. But I gotta play my music, man. Why I ain't got my music on here, man? Look, my pops picked out a new song today, and I'm actually gonna ride with it for the show tonight. Yeah, I kind of liked it. I don't know if it's upbeat. Hold on, let me hear it. We're gonna turn it up real loud, y'all. Yeah. I ain't finna rap for y'all. Y'all don't even think y'all about to get something special today. Y'all ain't finna get that, man. I'm Dylan, bro. Top 5. I don't even be rapping for y'all now. But nah, man. We gonna roll with that one tonight. Man, look, man, we about to actually talk about something that's going to probably piss a few people off. I'm just going to let you know ahead of time. So if you're very sensitive, you don't like knowing about history, you don't like knowing about your past, man, look, just go ahead and go watch something else right now, bro. I'm just going to tell you right now, go watch something else. Because I ain't here to coddle nobody's feelings. We here to talk about some real ass shit. That's all we here for. Tell the truth, shame the devil. So, yeah, if you're going to get in your feelings about this, and what we're talking about today is actually the history of Thanksgiving. Because, there was a lot of people out here. I know a lot of y'all was out here eating y'all little pumpkin pies, I know it was a lot of y'all out here eating y'all turkeys and y'all ham, your dressing and stuff. Y'all was preparing, probably put on costumes and decorations around the house. A lot of y'all was out here doing that. Well, I'm not one of them people that celebrate. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I do go around and get my plates from people's houses that be celebrating. But, I just get my plate and I get the hell on. But we're gonna talk about the history of what the hell y'all celebrating, bro. Like, for real, man, people need to understand where this shit come from now. If you want to celebrate it afterwards, man, that's all you. But, if you don't know your past, you're doomed to repeat it. You're doomed to be ignorant of the past. And I wanna educate some people on this beautiful day, or, well, tonight, a beautiful night, about the true history of this day that everybody seems to want to celebrate, y'all. Because we got a lot of folks out here that I ain't gonna lie, I done seen people take off days in advance to make sure they celebrated this shit. And I'm like, okay, like, we really going hard on some shit. Well, do you really know what the hell went on during this time? But I can't tell people what to do. Either way, though, we're going to get into it, y'all. We're going to get into it, man. I hope y'all ready, man. So, as usual, get your cigarettes, get your weed, get whatever you need. We about to get the first video up here. And shout out to... Matter of fact, which one do I want to do? Yeah, we going to... Do I want to do that one? I don't know which one I want to do. That's what she said. Man, shout out to The Way TV. The Way TV. Shout out to The Way TV. We're going to cover y'all video, man. We're going to cover y'all's, all right? We're going to cover y'all's. They'll give y'all a quick little, somewhat breakdown. And then we actually going to talk to the Native Americans about how they feel about these holidays. But, real quick, let's go ahead and get this up here and let's get it popping, y'all. Let's go. turn my music
Growing
off.
up, I
You
knew
gotta shut
that
up.
what they told you in school about Thanksgiving wasn't
Oh
true.
no! You can't play that one first, man. That's when the Native Americans will be talking. Man, no! We can't do that. We can't do that one. I'm sorry, y'all. That's when they be talking. That's the one that's the one I was looking for. All right, bet. I'm sorry, y'all. Look, technical difficulties, but it is what it is. We're not playing that one first. We ain't gonna play that one first. We gonna play. That's the fucked up part. Did I just click on that one? Look, we're gonna play the other version of what people be saying this shit is, and then we're gonna get into that. God damn, I really did. Yeah, I did do that. I did do that. That's on me. Yeah, that's on me, y'all. It's on me. It's on me. That's on me. Shout out to captivating history, y'all. Shout out to captivating history. Yeah, this the right one. Let's go.
We all know the famous story of Thanksgiving, the picture-perfect meal shared by Native Americans and Pilgrims as a symbol of gratitude, cooperation, and peace. The true story behind the feast is much more complex. Among other things, the first Thanksgiving was a temporary celebration in the midst of struggle and cultural misunderstandings. Keep watching to learn more about the Pilgrims, the Native Americans, and the captivating true story of the first Thanksgiving.
Yeah, let's find out, man.
Who
Tell us
attended
what
the
it
first
is.
Thanksgiving?
Who attended that shit?
To fully understand the significance of the first Thanksgiving, we must also understand the people who attended it. The Pilgrims, who were struggling to survive in a new world, and the Wampanoag people, who had lived on the land for centuries and were grappling with a changing world as more and more European settlers arrived.
All right, so here we got the Native Americans, the two different groups of people that attended the first Thanksgiving. You know, you had the Native Americans from the Wampa, whatever the hell tribe, and then you had the so-called Pilgrims. All right, he let you know that the Pilgrims out here struggling. They were struggling. They came over here to another country that ain't theirs, wasn't invited, and they out here struggling. Then you got the Native Americans who done lived here for thousands of years. Okay, those two people that are there. Make sure you get the concept. Come on, y'all. We learn tonight. We're gonna learn tonight. All right, those are two groups.
We'll begin with the Pilgrims. The early 1600s were a time of exploration, hardship, and survival for the Pilgrims, a group of settlers who had left England to start anew after growing tired of religious persecution in their homeland.
Religious persecution in their country, y'all. They dipped out. They dipped out. Remember, y'all, this ain't the winners. These are the losers. Because when you ain't getting your way and you ain't doing what you got to do, you got to dip. I'm going to be a loser in a couple years, y'all. I'm going to be getting the fuck on up out of here. But these are the losers that got up out of there. And it's not a negative. That's not a negative connotation or anything. Like, you can lose. Everybody needs to know how to lose. Because if you don't know how to lose, you ain't going to know how to win. But they got up out of there for religious persecution. What do you think we got going on in America right now? America's a Christian nation. Ain't that what they saying? America's a Christian nation. Didn't you leave your country because they told you had to practice one faith? It's amazing when you don't know your history, you actually doing to repeat it. You're doing the exact same thing that the people that your ancestors fled away from are doing. Like, y'all doing the exact same thing. But, that's just trying to blend back then and right now together, y'all. If y'all following. Some people might not follow, but we're just trying to give you the contrast. It's a Christian nation now, right now. But their ancestors fled from a country that was trying to indoctrinate them on one religion. So, we're trying to indoctrinate people here and another. So, history just keeps repeating itself if you don't know it. But either way, though, and salute to Hurricane. I see you up in here, man. Hurricane, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link for you too early because I know you might want to get a little bit of this. But, we're about to do a little history lesson, man. I'm trying to get people up the scale, get you up the scale, just in case motherfuckers don't know what the hell. Because a lot of people look at me crazy when I tell them I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate a lot of different holidays. I don't celebrate a lot of pagan holidays. But honestly, I really don't celebrate shit. New Year's, I celebrate that. Can't deny that one, I guess. Man, might have to do some more research into that. January 1st or December 31st might not be New Year. You never know. You never know. But yeah, man, these motherfuckers they fled a country because of religious persecution, and now in America we're literally trying to institute religious persecution. It's amazing how things pass over. But either way though, let's keep going.
After a grueling journey across the Atlantic on the Mayflower, They landed near what we know today as Plymouth, Massachusetts. The journey was brutal. The Mayflower set sail in September 1620 with over 100 passengers crammed into a single deck below the main deck. During the 2-month journey, they faced cramped quarters, poor sanitation, and constant seasickness. To make matters worse, they arrived in America as winter was beginning. Many were
Great planning, y'all. Like, for real, that was like absolute higher thinking, superior race planning. We're going to get on the boat and we're going to get over there right when it's fucking freezing cold and we do not know nothing about the land. Yeah, that's smart.
already weak from the journey, and the cold made survival even more of a challenge. The Pilgrims' first winter in New England was much harsher than expected. Without enough food and shelter to prepare for the winter, they endured freezing temperatures, illnesses, and malnutrition. By spring, nearly half of the settlers had perished from exposure, unprotection from severe weather, or disease. Every day was a struggle for the newly arrived Pilgrims as their survival hung in the balance. The Pilgrims were not alone. They settled in the territory of the Wampanoag tribe. Despite the Pilgrims' need for help, early interactions between the Pilgrims and the indigenous people were marred by mistrust. The two groups had vastly different cultures, languages, and beliefs. Both sides knew that a misstep might lead to conflict, which neither people could afford. The Wampanoag people had lived in the area for centuries, cultivating the land, fishing, hunting, and gathering. Their leader, Massasoit, was well aware of the encroachment of European settlers and the danger it posed to his people. Along with the threat they posed, Massasoit also recognized the opportunity the newcomers represented. The Wampanoag people had suffered from devastating diseases brought by earlier European explorers.
Think about that, man. So you got this Native American, I don't want to say Indian, because, you know, you got people over there in India too, so I don't want to get them misconfused. But you had this guy, he's noticing that these people then keep coming up on shore. It's like more and more of them keep coming up on shore, man. They over here trying to, you know, they making themselves at home. It seems like this our land right here. This is where we've been. This is where we grew up our entire lives. We've been here for generations, thousands of years, and we just got these people just showing the fuck up. And, you know, I'm just being a little wary. I'm keeping my eyes on him. He a little wary of him. He's just a little wary. Hold on, man. Let me get my boy Hurricane up in here real quick, like, before we do all this storytelling around here, man. Salute, Hurricane. What it do, man? Tell the people what it is.
Chilling. Catch me at Hurricane JW2 on YouTube, Facebook, and Home of the Funded Government Podcast, HHN Special Report, Detroit After Dark. Oh, yeah, and the Funded Government Podcast. I have to say that again. Shout out to everybody. Yeah.
Shout out to the chat, man. Look, we going through a history of this day that a lot of people seem to be celebrating, man. And I'm like, I want people's eyes to be enlightened up. Like, because a lot of people look at me crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of people look at me crazy when they were like, man, happy Thanksgiving. I be like, man, look, man, y'all had it. I be trying to figure out ways to say something back to them without telling them.
Here's what I say. Here's what I say. I say happy Pilgrims tricked the Indians and killed them day. And it just fucked them up. It just fucks them up.
Hey, look,
I was just doing this on my channel. On my channel, bro. That was history.
Man, you should let me know something. I would have came swung through there for that. Cause I'm like for real. Look, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm on petty time, I'm on demon time, I would say some shit like that to him. But I be trying to be nice to these motherfuckers and like not fuck they day up. Cause I'm like, man, I don't want nobody to fuck my dad. Like, you know, when somebody doing something stupid and you know they not gonna listen. I'm like, look, they in their own little world. They gonna be dumb, go do something stupid. I'm like, I ain't even gonna say nothing to you, bro. Like if I do say something, hey, man, just have a good time. Have a good time.
Yep.
Like I be trying to figure out what to say to folks, but you know. And I ain't saying y'all that celebrate Thanksgiving is stupid. I'm just saying that I don't celebrate that shit.
Yep, me either.
That's all I'm saying. I just don't celebrate it. Like I said earlier, I come get a plate. But either way, though, look, check it. These motherfuckers, these folks got in, like the native tribe that these so-called pilgrims were dealing with, y'all, from what they telling us right now, they were affected and they had diseases hit them because the earlier people that came, you know, the first Europeans that came over here, fucking brought their diseases over here. and it almost decimated they goddamn yeah, it literally smallpox. Fucking almost decimated they damn tribe. So now the leader that's here right now that's still alive, they ain't died, you know. He's like, man, let me try to work with these folks a little bit, not understanding. And I bet money they didn't understand because they didn't have modern science like now. He didn't understand that shit came from them. So he's still trying to be nice. He's trying to be nice and work with these motherfuckers. Listen to how this shit played out. And I see all y'all in the chat. I ain't finna say everybody goddamn name tonight. So salute to all y'all. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Salute to all y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Salute to the squad. Salute to the squad.
Let's see what we got, man. Let's see where he go.
Their population was severely reduced. He believed an alliance with the Pilgrims could help strengthen their defenses against rival tribes. This is where a man named Squanto came in. Squanto was a Patuxet tribesman with a unique perspective on the new European arrivals. Years before, Squanto was captured by English traders and sold into slavery in Spain. He managed to escape to England, where he learned English, before eventually returning to his homeland. Tragically, he found his entire Patuxet tribe wiped out by disease when he returned. Squanto became an interpreter.
Try to really think about how crazy that is, because a lot of people ain't gonna be thinking about in depth how crazy it is. So they talking about Squanto, whatever the fuck that nigga name is. He was there when they first got there. Somehow, someway, they tricked and captured his ass, sold him off into slavery, took his ass all the way back to Europe. He escaped whoever the fuck he was with, got to another part of Europe, and somehow orchestrated to get on a boat and come back to the exact place where he was from. Think about this. This is the guy they about to be talking about right now. Supposedly he did all this. Go ahead, Hurricane. Say what you got to say. Say it. Please say it.
How did he read a map? How the fuck did he know the navigation? Unless he was just a smart nigga. But damn.
I will get this, because I know they probably ain't said it yet, but supposedly the person that captured him taught him. Because the way they like to use, they say they educated him. They educated him. And then he magically got back. I'm like, nigga, educated.
So he know how to read a map? It's like, yeah, nigga, here's how we read a map. This how we brought your ass over here.
The fucked up shit is, it was taking their ass at the slowest amount of time, 2 months to get over here. So that means he had to pay for a ticket on a boat with some other folks. It ain't like he got on that hoe and did it himself. Ain't no way you make it. Ain't no way. Even us Africans
gotta be like, hey, yo, where you going? I'm following you to America. You going to America? You going to America? Bet. I'm following. I'm following to the Detroit team.
Hit him with it real quick. What part?
Right, you're right. Exactly. What part?
That motherfucker, hey, look, he got captured, enslaved, escaped, and got the fuck back. And now he what again? They say he an interpreter. Let's see what happened.
And a mediator. Bridging the gap between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag, an interpreter and a mediator.
Hell no, I gotta go back further.
He found his entire Patuxet tribe wiped out by disease when he returned. Squanto became an interpreter and a mediator, bridging the gap between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag. His knowledge of English and first-hand experience with both cultures made him an invaluable ally to both sides. He taught the Pilgrims essential survival skills, such as planting corn, using fish.
Now remember, y'all, he had to be educated. Remember now, everybody else is of lower thinking. But this nigga taught them what? I just want y'all to make sure y'all understand. These motherfuckers was dying when they came over here. Just so y'all know. They even told you earlier, there was 100 people on that goddamn boat. Less than 50 of them bitches was goddamn, well, he gonna live, yeah, less than 50 of them, less than half was around after that winter was over with. So that's half of it, over half gone, y'all. They're like
30 niggas left. Right. I said 30. You said 40. I was like, yeah, it was about the same.
Like shit, it could have been around 32. Like, ain't no goddamn telling. You know, motherfucker be lying about history all the time, trying to inflate some numbers and shit. It could have been fucking 25 around that motherfucker still left. Right. Ain't no telling. Like on some real ass shit. But the motherfuckers, they had him, Squanto. See what Squanto was doing. Taught him how to do what?
Made him an invaluable ally to both sides. He taught the Pilgrims essential survival skills, such as planting corn,
Okay, how to make food. Okay, now we got to teach how to make food. Okay, what else?
using fish as fertilizer,
Using fish as fertilizer. Okay, fish as fertilizer.
catching fish and eel, and safely
Catching. Okay, they ain't know how to catch no fish. Now come on now. I know y'all look. All that other shit I can give you. Man, you might not know how the terrain is, how the ground is. You might not have seed. I get that. But catch fish, bitch. Y'all been on the ocean for goddamn fucking 2 months.
Exactly. Unless he probably trying to be like, this is how you catch fish with bare hand.
Hey man, he
This
probably
man
was
catch
hey
fish.
look. Hey look, we can give it to him. Goddamn superpower motherfucker. They motherfucker got fish hands around here. Ho, you just grab them. Like, okay, look, hey look. This is what supposedly they say they taught him. He taught them this. Okay.
foraging for edible and medicinal plants.
Searching for food.
This shared knowledge transformed the Pilgrims' chances for survival, allowing them to finally cultivate their own food. As the relationship between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag people strengthened, Massasoit and the Pilgrim leaders agreed on a mutual protection treaty. This pact was intended to safeguard both parties from potential threats and establish peace and cooperation. The alliance was
So we signed a treaty that we gonna work together. If anybody come for you, I got your back. If anybody come for me, you got my back. That sound about right?
Yep.
Let's see if they stuck to that. Let's see if they stuck to that.
delicate, built on a mixture of trust, caution, and mutual need. The first Thanksgiving feast. By the autumn of 1621, the Pilgrims had managed their first successful harvest with the help of Squanto and the Wampanoag people. This was a monumental achievement for them, drastically increasing their hope for survival after nearly
And I do gotta point this out, Hurricane, because I know you probably noticed it too, that they haven't mentioned this. African slaves were already there. And there were black people inside of these tribes that were already there. They're not mentioning nothing about that.
For real.
They over here showing pictures of these white folks just out here just look. They showing pictures like that. All the women just out there just washing the clothes and stuff, and the men walking around doing something. Man, look, there was niggas out there washing them goddamn clothes. And all the rest of y'all white folks walking around. Like, nah, bro. Like I don't understand why they try to whitewash this history. Like, yeah, they coming on to the shore. Bruh. Them folks didn't get on that boat without no black folks on that boat with them. And then when they got here, they know they saw a lot of black people when they got here, bro. Like, don't let them tell you something different. Please don't.
For real.
We been here. like that's why we got that saying in our community, act like you've been somewhere before. That's what we tell folks when they going out acting crazy. I've been somewhere before, bro. So understand where the fuck you come from, man. Either way, I'm sorry, man. Let me let it keep going though. I just saw that and I'm like,
Yeah.
all right.
drastically increasing their hope for survival after nearly a year of unimaginable hardship and loss.
Dying out
The
there.
Pilgrims wanted to celebrate this harvest and express their gratitude for the help they'd received from their Native American allies. So they invited Massasoit, the Wampanoag leader, and his men to join them in a shared meal. This gathering would be what we now know as the first Thanksgiving, and it was meant to strengthen the blooming hope and friendship between the two groups of people. The exact date of the feast is unknown, but most historians place it in late September or early October. Unlike how we typically imagine it,
Yeah, that's what historians place it, but for some reason we all still celebrating it in November. Make that make sense. But either way, though,
Right.
this was not a single meal, but a festival, likely lasting about 3 days. It was a time for feasting and
so y'all they changed the date of when it was supposed to be happening, and then they cut the days down. Like it's supposed to be 3 days, man. We supposed to get 3 days off, y'all. 3 days off, paid fucking celebration. Y'all motherfuckers out here, goddamn, letting these bitches get y'all on 1 day. Some of y'all ain't even getting paid for the 1 day. It's a 3-day celebration, bitch.
I know you clipping that.
I hope I do. I hope the AI clip it for me. AI, clip this part for me. Like, goddamn it. I'm like, it's crazy. When you don't know, like Thanksgiving, I said, why we only get one day off? Like, that's what people should be saying at their job. Why we only get one day off? This was a 3-day celebration. I need 3 motherfucking days off. if we celebrate,
for real.
I guess
it's for everybody. Nigga, y'all ass don't want to go to work. Nigga, everybody party for 3 days.
Right, real shit, man. Do it. We just need the gas station attendants to be there, man. We need y'all that work at the gas station to still be at the gas station. And I ain't talking about
the hospital.
Yeah, the hospital.
But the hospital gotta stay open.
Yeah. Police folk, y'all gonna have to keep working out. Like, look, some of y'all ain't gonna get goddamn 3 days, bro. Some of y'all ain't gonna get it. But look, you gotta do it for the greater good. You gotta do it for the greater good.
Right. Do what they say for the greater good, motherfucker.
Like, goddamn. Like, shit, I might have to be out there at 5 o'clock at night, goddamn, putting a sign on your building. I'm doing it for the greater good. Your ass need to make sure you go in there just in case somebody come into the ER, baby. For the greater good. Like, it's equal, baby. It's equal, baby. Yep. But nah, man, they getting tricked, man. It was a 3-day celebration. Why is only 1 day, y'all? Like, come on now.
Entertainment and diplomacy. But it wasn't just a celebration. It was an opportunity for both groups to honor their alliance, share their respective traditions, and show mutual respect to each other.
Mm-hmm.
They came from wildly different backgrounds, but the first Thanksgiving offered them a chance to connect. Who was there and what did they eat?
Yeah,
By the time the first Thanksgiving took place, about 50 pilgrims were left, a small fraction of the number who had arrived on the Mayflower. On the other hand, Massasoit arrived with around 90 Wampanoag men, a much larger group than the pilgrims had anticipated. Seeing their native neighbors in such large numbers might have intimidated the pilgrims, but they welcomed them anyway. Based on those...
All right, hey, you say they welcomed them anyway, man. Let's be real, man. These motherfuckers...
Oh, goddamn lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Go ahead, go and break it down for him, Hurricane, because I've been talking too much. Man, go and tell him. Go and tell him.
Oh, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. What you want me to tell him? I'm high as hell.
Man, I ain't gonna hold you. He said that they welcomed these people in anyways. It was 90 of the Native Americans and 50 other and they just invite. Were they scared or were they not? Because I'm thinking that they was probably like, if we don't let these niggas in, they gonna fuck us up. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too, because like I don't really know what happened, but like chances are the motherfuckers came off ready to blast and they like, oh shit, I've seen this before. Like our magic didn't help the last niggas, so we gonna put our hands up.
Because I'm like, this whole like dinner that they talking about, man, it was supposed to be a trick. It's like, yeah, it's 50 of us. We're going to invite some of them in. We think they're going to probably bring like 20 people. We can murk them motherfuckers. These bitches showed up in numbers. It's like, nah, we brought the whole neighborhood with us, bro. We brought the whole neighborhood with us. It's like, shit, man. Maybe not tonight. God damn it. I can see them on that type of time. I'm just going to let him say that again. Just so y'all can hear it. 90 men. Because, they didn't even talk about the women during that time. There's 90 men.
Thanksgiving took place.
Right.
About 50 pilgrims were left, a small fraction of the number who had arrived on the Mayflower. On the other hand, Massasoit arrived with around 90 Wampanoag men, a much larger group than the pilgrims had anticipated. Seeing their native neighbors in such large numbers might have intimidated the pilgrims, but they welcomed them anyway.
Yeah, I bet you did, because your ass, shit.
Based on those numbers, the gathering would have been approximately 140 people, making it the largest social event the pilgrims had experienced since their arrival. The food at this feast would have been very different from what Americans now associate with Thanksgiving. While today's Thanksgiving meals typically include turkey, cranberry sauce, and pumpkin pie, the fare in 1621 consisted only of what the pilgrims and Wampanoag could hunt, gather, and grow with their own hands. The feast most likely consisted of a wide variety.
And remember, y'all, they saying this is the first harvest that the pilgrims actually had that was actually fruitful, that they could do something with. It's the first one. They've been out here struggling and dying. These Native Americans trying to help them. The first one they get, it was like, yep, let's blow the bag. We just have a big
Blow
old
the
party.
fucking bag. Let's rob the plug, y'all. We about to rob the
Right.
plug. Ain't that a bitch?
Look, that's financially smart. But either way, though, let's keep going.
Native, native food. The Wampanoag brought 5 deer. For the Wampanoag, bringing food to a communal feast was customary, and venison was an essential part of their diet. Since they lived so close to the coast, the Pilgrims had easy access to shellfish and other seafood. Mussels, lobster, clams, and even eel may have been part of the feast. Both
Yeah,
groups
they
may have
taught you how to
provided
fucking
fowl
fish it.
like ducks, geese, or wild
Yeah.
turkeys. Wild turkeys were native to the region and plentiful, but no historical record confirms that this classic Thanksgiving dish was on the menu. Both peoples might have also harvested vegetables like corn, squash, and beans, as well as nuts and berries that were native to the forests of New England. Chestnuts, walnuts, and beech nuts were likely on the table for that first feast. Although cranberries would have been available, cranberry sauce probably wasn't part of the feast because
Gotta
the
have that
Pilgrims
cranberry
didn't have the
sauce.
luxury of sugar. What did the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag people do at the feast? While we often envision a large meal when we think of the first Thanksgiving, the feast was not just about eating.
Let me stop. This, you can't tell me, like, if people don't know their history, they doing to repeat it. When he tells you what the Europeans did compared to what the Native Americans did, he's like, dude, it's perfect. It's gonna be perfect for what we still do right now. They're just gonna put on displays, you know, and try to entertain other groups. Watch what the European, he tells you what the Europeans did and what the Native Americans did. Just listen. Everybody in the chat, listen to this shit. They're entertaining each other, y'all. What did the Europeans do to entertain everybody? And what did the Native Americans do? And then convert that shit to what we do right now. Watch this shit. Tell me history ain't repeating itself.
Historical accounts suggest that the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag put on various forms of entertainment throughout the event. The Pilgrims used the occasion to show off their military skills through firing drills and musket handling. This was likely a show of strength, demonstrating to the Wampanoag that they could defend themselves if needed. For the Wampanoag, gatherings like this typically involve storytelling, games, and athletic contests. It's possible that the Wampanoag entertained the Pilgrims with foot races, wrestling matches, or other forms of physical competition.
Thanks in today's time.
Yep. Football, wrestling, music. And plus, if we out there with the family, we be racing each other and shit, wrestling, playing football, playing basketball. That's in the music.
And
Yep.
you heard what the Pilgrims did. Pilgrims went and got their guns. Look what shoot. Look, watch me shoot my gun.
Yup. But the only thing they probably did have that was sweet was the rifle team. They be spinning the motherfucking rifles and shit, throwing it up in the air, catching it and shit. That's if they had a
Yeah.
rifle team, but I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
But that
Right
shit called
there
on
during that
PC.
time. Yeah, 'cause
Right.
during that time, man, they were still shooting muskets and shit. So I'm like, man, you
Yeah.
gotta pack this motherfucker. Put your little ball in there, put your little gunpowder in there, pack that shit down, light your fickle fuse. Well, y'all wait for this. It's about to happen. It's like, all right,
Wait 5 seconds. I got 5 seconds. Wait a minute. God
it's
damn.
about to go down. It's about to go down out this motherfucker. And then the Native Americans over there showing their athleticism and shit. It's like, all right. It sounds about right now nowadays. Like motherfuckers, like in America, like folks go shoot guns. And you know the main group that's known for shooting guns on Thanksgiving.
Yep. Let's go
doing
hunt the turkey. Hunt the turkey, cut down a tree. Fucking up the environment and killing animals.
It's funny. And to your point, Hurricane, look, when we was younger, Thanksgiving was going on, we outside playing basketball. Family members would
Yep.
come around, the elders and the elders and shit, they'd come watch us out. We'd be outside playing on the street. They looking at the physical competition between the kids. Okay, this is the next generation right here. We see what's going on. They come out there and just chill. Smoke, drink, listen to some music. But nah, it's like, you can see, look, history is just repeating itself. These motherfuckers went out there shooting their guns, and these motherfuckers out here showing them like, look, we got a foot race. Look, that little motherfucker over there fast. You better find out. Watch it. You better go run. You gonna run real fast. This shit crazy.
These activities fostered camaraderie and mutual respect, allowing the two groups to see each other as people rather than just convenient allies. The dark side of the first Thanksgiving.
And let's talk about the real shit.
While there
now.
was much to be thankful for, and the feast was a time of celebration, it also highlighted the cultural gap between the Pilgrims and the Native Americans. For the Pilgrims, this feast was an expression of gratitude to their God for providing a successful harvest, and to the Wampanoag for their support. For the Wampanoag, sharing food was an important part of their culture, a way of honoring relationships. For Massasoit, participating in the feast.
So for the Native Americans, y'all, it was just this business is like casual business. Like the business is normal. Like we share with people, we care for people, we look out for people, we help people. This is normal. These motherfuckers over here like, yeah, now we about to die. This is a celebration for our God. Like, look, maybe you should be thanking the motherfuckers that helped you. Cause they right. But you had to bring in somebody that you don't know that ain't said nothing to your evil ass. All right, whatever the fuck.
It was a strategic move and a gesture of goodwill. His people had endured massive suffering from diseases introduced by earlier European explorers.
They're about the same people that's sitting right in fucking front of you right now. Your people, a lot of your people got wiped the fuck off because of the people that's sitting right in front of you, nigga.
Yup.
Let's be real about
Their
that.
population had dwindled. Massasoit's role in the Pilgrim's success was primarily motivated by his desire to secure his people's future in a rapidly changing world. Although the feast is often remembered as a moment of...
I'll be honest with you, that's just modern day coon shit. I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I'm just saying that like for real. Y'all give me a second, let me tell you, because I know some of y'all might want to clip it and be like, that's some fucked up shit. It's a modern day coon shit because his people got decimated by those people, those earlier people from that same group coming there earlier and spreading disease and mopping his folks out. I understand that he didn't understand about fucking disease and shit, but he could actually put two and two together because they weren't dumb. It's like when they came, this happened. And now they came again and you buddying up with these motherfuckers? Like that wouldn't even make no sense. It's like every time you come to my house, batteries keep coming missing out of my remote. I'm not finna let you come back
my ashtray.
Yeah.
Get the doobies off my ashtray and shit.
There's always some random shit. It's like that one dude that y'all be smoking together and shit. He always seemed to be the guy that got a lighter in his pocket. Like, where my lighter at, man? It's always in your pocket, bruh. It's like, nah, bruh. Nah, we not. So I'm saying, like, he kind of on that. He was probably on that type of time. Like, nah, bruh. But he probably didn't put two and two together. I guess we got to give him the benefit of the doubt. He didn't put two and two together. I'm like, bro, the reason majority of your goddamn population knocked the fuck off because them bitches right there. Nasty, sick ass motherfuckers came over here. Got y'all sick. Got y'all sick. Y'all wasn't sick before they came. Y'all wasn't sick before they came. I'm just gonna put it out there like that.
Harmony, viewing it within its broader historical context, provides valuable insight. The peaceful alliance between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag was short-lived compared to the centuries of conflict and displacement that followed for native tribes as more Europeans arrived. The first Thanksgiving was a rare moment of unity that would not last, and it was soon to be overshadowed by the colonization and conflicts that followed. For those few days, though, the groups found common ground. They shared food, companionship, and maybe a sense of relief knowing that they were stronger together, if only temporarily. While the first Thanksgiving isn't the purely joyful occasion we often think of, it was a symbol of hope and a rare moment of peace in an otherwise conflict-riddled history.
What's the point of even saying all that goddamn shit? Like it was a symbol of hope and all this other woo stuff. Like, well, what's the point of saying that when you know what happened after that? Like, yeah, they was nice to each other for one day. The very next day, they fucking gunned each other down. Like, what's the point of saying they was nice to each other the day before? Like, for what purpose does that serve? To try to make it seem like somebody, you trying to humanize somebody or something?
Right.
There's no point even saying that. Like, there's no point at all of saying that. Because we know what the fuck happened. Like, you literally got a picture up right now. It's like the Native Americans trying to run away and y'all shooting them in the back. Hey, what they do in America right now? Shoot him in the back.
Yup.
It's like, what's changed, man? Like, learn y'all history. You'll understand. If you learn it, you won't repeat it as much. Well, you really won't repeat it as much. There's still going to be people that learn their history and still repeat it. But I'm like, look, man, you looking at an image right now, these motherfuckers getting shot in the back. And I know somebody going to be like, yo, this guy over here look like he got a gun cocked up. Yeah, I would too. The bitch shoot me in the goddamn back. Look like goddamn fucking Turkey Creek right here done got hit a couple times. That motherfucker look like he died on that fucking horse.
Right.
His horse look scared. Like, let's be real, man. Nah,
For
man.
real.
The aftermath and legacy of the first Thanksgiving.
What's the aftermath?
The peace between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag did not last forever. As more European settlers arrived, tensions grew. The original alliance between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag people began to break down under immense pressure from things like land disputes and competition for resources.
All right, now here you go. They broke down over land disputes and resources. Who the fuck house is it and who fuck house it ain't? How's there a dispute?
Right. Y'all niggas.
That's how they try to play this shit out in history. And I be listening to these folks when they be talking, man. They always try to whitewash this shit. It wasn't no land dispute. Bitch, y'all was trying to steal their land. You was trying to steal their resources. It wasn't no dispute between, like, could it be yours? No, it was clear as day. You were trying to steal their shit. And you ultimately stole it. Talking about their relationship broke down over. What?
Right.
It's like you coming to my house saying this is my house now, nigga. Matter of fact, this is my room. This is my room. I ain't leaving. This is my room. You ain't doing nothing. Like, what?
Oh, the blast is there.
Like, for real.
Scalpel.
And as soon as they
Stop.
did, watch. As soon as them folks saw them folks doing this shit, watch what they called them after. He gonna say it in here.
Settlers' relationship with the indigenous people shifted as the colony expanded. The Pilgrims' descendants and later settlers saw the land as theirs to cultivate and populate, often disrespecting the Wampanoag.
Saw it as what? They saw it as what?
Settlers' relationship with the indigenous people shifted as the colony expanded. The Pilgrims' descendants and later settlers saw the land as theirs to cultivate and
So you ain't from
Yep.
here. And when you got here, you saw us here. But you still gonna say this is yours.
Right.
You ain't gave us no money, no nothing. But it's yours. And motherfuckers want to sit around here and talk about other groups of people. Like, this is the history of how you got your country, y'all. For all them folks out here that sit here and act like it was like great explorers and everything was done the righteous way. They telling you right now how you got your shit.
Yep. Yep.
I just showed up and this is mine. Like, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. This is mine, this is mine, this is mine. Like, they ain't paying for nothing, but this is mine though, y'all. You know what I'm talking about, man. Like, what?
populate, often disrespecting the Wampanoag people and other tribes. This led to a series of conflicts.
They ain't fucking with the people that's already there. Like it's one thing to come in and just make yourself at home and shit. But then you fucking with the people that was already there. This is so disrespectful, bro. It's just so
For real.
disrespectful, man. Like, hey, look, and motherfuckers be proud of their history. Okay.
Culminating in King Philip's War, a devastating conflict between the Native American tribes and the New England colonists that lasted from 1675 to 1678. It was one of the bloodiest conflicts in American history, claiming thousands of lives on both sides and leaving a permanent scar on the relationship between the indigenous people and the European settlers.
You don't say.
The Wampanoag and their allies faced displacement, death, and a complete upheaval of their way of life. This war casts a shadow on the first Thanksgiving. In light of the suffering that was to come, the feast seems far less significant. Despite the complex and sometimes dark history surrounding Thanksgiving, it is still celebrated as a national holiday in the United States. The holiday we observe now is as much a product of 19th century myth-making as it is of historical fact. In the 1800s, figures like Sarah Josepha Hale promoted Thanksgiving as a unifying
Look at
event,
that hoe.
idealizing it as a time for Americans to come together. President Abraham Lincoln later established it as an official holiday during the Civil War, re-emphasizing the theme of gratitude and national unity. In contrast to the story painted in the years since the first Thanksgiving feast, the real story of Thanksgiving is a brief moment of unity between two vastly different societies, overshadowed by the broader, painful context of colonization. While the gratitude, resilience,
This is the word of the day. Word of the day.
Yeah, but hey, I'm still wondering like why he say it like that. Hold on, cause let him say it one more time, man. Cause I got an issue with that. Even though he did say colonization, I got an issue with that.
overshadowed by the broader, painful context of colonization. While
Can we call it for what it is? Because like that's like a word that's like it's like that word is like a box. And that box got a lot of other words that get a little bit more specific with what we're actually talking about inside of that box. Colonization is so broad of a word when it comes to the context of what exactly are you referring to. He said this is the result of like colonization. Bitch, this is raping. This is killing. This is stealing.
Yep.
And
Pillaging.
who knows what the fuck else y'all did? Like who knows?
Yep.
Like colonization is like just it's just colonization. Everybody just going about their way. But if somebody say you kill somebody, ain't no people gonna stop for a second. Like, what you mean? What? Wrote all this colonization, trying to group all these atrocities into one little word that don't sound that bad. Colonization. We know all this shit is in there. Land stealing, people stealing, women killing, women fucking. It's just devil work. At least the devil that they talk about. But we just say colonization. Nah, bro. Say it all. What they do? What they do, bro? What they do?
Yep.
Tell me. I need to know. Come on, say it. Say it. So we all understand. We know exactly what you're talking about, man. Because, nah, bro. We're not letting none of that shit slide. I understand they trying to get some history. They trying to give you more than what the hell you actually knew. But nah, man, there's still a lot of whitewashing going, like whitewashing. Ain't that how they say it? Whitewashing going on in this bitch right now?
Yep.
Cause I had to stop it a couple times. But look, he almost done. Let him finish out, man. I ain't gonna stay on his head.
the gratitude, resilience, and cultural significance of the feast are worth celebrating. It is not simply the joyous occasion that our modern-day holiday makes it seem. How would you like to get a deeper understanding of history?
I like to get a better, deeper understanding of history without all that whitewashing. That's exactly what I would like. Like, look, don't sugarcoat it, man. Tell us what it is, man. That's the crazy thing. It's like, man, you act like it's gonna hurt somebody's feelings. But I know who the people who feelings it's gonna hurt if you tell the truth. Just tell the truth, man. That wasn't no, man. This wasn't no. I see people go set up and playing. Go ahead, Hurricane, man. Hit me with it, man. Please talk
Right.
to me.
It's just like, just go back to what you said. Tell them what colonization was. Don't just say it at the end of the goddamn video and not explain it. They murdered, raped, pillaged. They motherfucking hung niggas and start cutting off pelvic regions and shit. Force the motherfuckers to do shit and do that. Whew, my God, he can go down a fucking list. These motherfuckers are evil. 4 letters, one word. Evil.
So many atrocities, man. So many atrocities. And people out here literally going out, spending billions of dollars to celebrate this shit. And I look at folks like they crazy. Like I ain't gonna like make it an issue or make it a problem, but I look at folks funny when I see them celebrate these days. I'm like, ain't nothing This ain't nothing to celebrate, bro. Like honestly, you could call this like a evil witchcraft ritual or some shit. Well, all these people come together and celebrate the death of other people.
Right. Our ancestors, by the way.
Like, yeah, it's like what the fuck? But that's just me. And I'm always gonna be in that weird category because people like, hey, you weird. I don't be thinking about shit like that. Nigga. Like, yeah, I will be that. I will be that. I will sit right here and fucking be that because, like, I don't know what fucking type of time everybody else on, but I ain't gonna bother you. Do your thing. I always say it. That's why I swear I'll be tripping. I had so many people tell me today, "Happy Thanksgiving." I'm like, all right, man, y'all have fun with that. Like, that's all I got for you, bro. Ain't no such thing as that, bro. Not when you represent. Like, I see you told me that yesterday, but you told me that tomorrow, but not today. And today, y'all designated it. Y'all didn't even do it on this day. Y'all did it a couple months earlier and shit. But this is the day y'all chose. But either way, though, fucking neither here nor there. Let's talk to the actual people. We got to talk to the Native Americans because they done passed this down, and they made sure that their children know about this. So let's see how they feel about this shit. Because that's like coming to the black community and talking about civil rights. And, you got people over here talking about, man, what y'all tripping over about civil rights? Okay, well, talk to the people, man. Talk to the youth of that group, and they'll let you know because we pass shit down. That's something that we do have in our culture of passing things down. We just don't write every goddamn thing down. That's what they do. They write shit down and they change shit. we just do it word of mouth type shit. So I want y'all to see this right here, man. This is gonna be interesting right here. And I might speed it. Man, nah, I'll let it play. Fuck it. I'm gonna let it play. It's Thanksgiving, right? Let's see what we got. Subscribe, y'all. Like, share, subscribe. And y'all read that. I guess that can apply for me too. That shit great.
Growing up, I knew that what they told you in school about Thanksgiving wasn't true. That's not the true story. The true story behind Thanksgiving was after every killing of a whole village, these European settlers celebrated it and they called it Thanksgiving. But it wasn't until Abraham Lincoln became president that it became an official holiday.
Growing up, I would be kind of annoyed that they didn't know what actually happened on Thanksgiving and that they're actually celebrating the deaths of many people and many tribes that were lost.
Whether it's to give thanks or to be with your family, you should learn how the holiday was established in the first place.
Happy Thanksgiving, America.
It's good to be alone for a minute in the confession room. Niggas is wildin'.
I want to hype him up just a little bit. Hype him up, man. They threw that table over very aggressively. I was not intimidated at all. But they about to tell you how they grew up on it. Because, look, we just got the white history of it. Let's hear what they say from their side. What's been passed down through their generations about how all this all played out. Because, they've been trying to change our history, too. There was no such thing as no black slaves. They were just migrant workers. That's what they're trying to teach the kids right now.
Migrant workers.
I ain't never seen a migrant worker in a goddamn chain on his ankles and in his hands. I ain't never seen that. Ankles and wrists. Ain't a migrant worker. Okay. Either way, though, let's see what the young ladies got to say. I ain't gonna lie, they let's see what they got to say.
We said a little on the plump side. That's what you're trying to say. There was a little on the plump side.
Thanksgiving holds some dearest memories. It's a time of showing gratitude, joyful anticipation, and time spent with family and friends. But what is the true origin of this holiday? Have you ever wondered about the real story behind Thanksgiving? Beneath the turkey dinners, family feasting and gatherings, and the tale of pilgrims and Native Americans sharing a peaceful meal, there's a history few know. a painful story that has been buried for far too long. A much more complex story, marked by desperation.
You know something funny? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm hold y'all. Y'all can get mad at me. But it's funny that look, they make up this story about how the Native Americans and the Pilgrims sat together and communed. They can't really do that with the black folks. You know why? Because they mocked off the majority of the Native Americans, so their voice ain't that loud. There's still a lot of niggas around here. They let it only be like 5, 6, 7, 8,000 niggas in America. Oh, they'll lie about this story. Yeah, you know, they came over here, we worked together and stuff. You know, this man just died off. I don't know what happened to him. I seen Leroy down the street last week, and I don't know where Leroy been. That's literally what them motherfuckers do. It's like, now you had Leroy hanging from a goddamn tree, nigga. Like, we all see you. Got the pictures right here. Look. Like, no bullshit. They would. I just think they would do that same type of shit, bro. Because I'm like, you gotta have these people come out here and tell y'all what the fuck it is, because like it was like it's just a kumbaya story. That's how we was raised. But yeah, they kids out here playing cowboys and Indians. Clearly, it's a game. I'm sorry, y'all.
Like it's genocide, nigga.
Like for real, bro. Like
cops and robbers, nigga. It upgraded to cops and robbers. I was like, holy shit. Nigga, we played that shit. Ring Around the Rosie. We was singing motherfucking Rockabye Baby and shit. Like, nigga, wait a minute. The fucking baby died. That fucking
every time.
I was like, Humpty Dumpty died. I'm like, nigga, these dark fables, y'all. These some dark ass fables, y'all. I ain't singing this shit no more.
Yeah, ask yourself where it came from. Follow the history of that shit. That shit crazy, man. That shit crazy. But either way, though, I'm gonna let her keep talking there. I'm sorry.
Conflict, and survival. It's a story that begins with the Pilgrims, their unyielding faith, and a treacherous journey across the Atlantic in search of freedom, only to find themselves facing a hostile reality. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the story of Thanksgiving, a tale not of feasts alone, but of terror, loss of life, and the hardship road settlers traveled to survive and conquer the New World. It was September 1620, and a ship called the Mayflower prepared to depart from Plymouth, England.
Mayflower.
Normally, the vessel carried wine and dry goods, but this time its cargo was far more precious and fragile. Below deck, 102 passengers huddled in the stinking dark quarters, tossed by storms and plagued by seasickness. They weren't.
Now y'all think there ain't no slaves on that ship, huh? Y'all like, we heard the first video, he said 100. This video they saying 102. Y'all really think these folks came over here without no goddamn slaves on that ship? Well, maybe they just going off the historical evidence of like not considering the motherfuckers humans. So, you know,
right?
Maybe that could be it. But you ain't carrying no long ass boat like that. And y'all telling me you just majority of them motherfuckers gonna be deckhands. That's a big ass boat.
Yup.
They trying to make it seem like they came over here by themselves. Okay.
Just travelers. They were separatists, a group defying the Church of England by insisting on their right to worship as they saw fit. This defiance wasn't just heretical, it was treasonous. Facing prison, fines, and persecution, many fled England. Some sought refuge.
Oh, man, these motherfuckers, goddamn, they were getting persecuted for their religion. They need the same descendants of these motherfuckers really trying to do that right now. Oh, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Y'all fled y'all country because y'all can practice your religion, and now you get to another place and you can practice your religion, but you gonna do exactly what the fuck your ancestors fled from because you don't want nobody else to practice no other. Oh, I get it.
Y'all got him.
I see it. I see it right now. I see it, man. Like, look, do as I say, not as I do.
In the Netherlands. But even there, they feared their children would lose their identity in a foreign culture. So, with nowhere else to turn, they cast their hopes across the Atlantic. They believed the new world was their chance to forge a covenant with God, a fresh start on untouched soil.
Think about this. They believe they could form a covenant with God by going to a land that wasn't touched. So did that idea go out?
And murder them.
I'm just saying, like they thought going to a new land that nobody had ever touched, they would form a better covenant with God. Did that all go out the window when y'all noticed there was somebody there? Because somebody already touched that land, motherfucker. So
Yup.
y'all these okay.
But the journey itself was a harrowing test of faith. Storms
Test
battered
faith.
the Mayflower, cracking its beams and soaking precious supplies with salty brine. After 66 grueling days, they finally sighted land. Not the first.
That might have been somebody, the higher power, telling y'all, don't do it. Don't do it. 66 days of don't do it. And y'all mother like, nope, we gonna do it. Like, bro, don't go over there. Don't go over there doing it. Made it hard for you to get there. Motherfucker just, nah, that's just a struggle of the journey. Man, look, we get a lot of messages. We got to get a lot of messages through different ways. It really comes down to how you perceive that message. They perceive it as, oh, we overcame, we overcome. We got through it. And some people be like, man, maybe they were telling us you might need to turn the fuck around. It's like, you need to turn around and go back home, motherfucker.
Right. Jimmy just died last week. Like, yo, I need to turn.
Like, on some real
guys are like
shit,
70
man.
people died. Like 20 people died. like 14 days.
That shit crazy, man. That shit is crazy. But either way, though, it all perspective is a big thing. Perspective is a very big thing, man. How you view it and how I view it, how other people might view it, man. You might be viewing it from a different angle. But the way I'm looking at it right now, hindsight 2020, looking back in history, that might have been the sign. If you so religious, it might have been the sign for you to turn your ass the fuck around. But obviously, that ain't what you did. You obviously kept on going. You kept on going.
The fertile shores of Virginia they had aimed for, but the cold, barren coast of Cape Cod. It was November 1620, and winter was closing in fast. The settlers dropped anchor, realizing they had no choice but to make do. The land they stumbled upon was not untouched, however. It had once been home to the Patuxet people, who had been wiped out by a smallpox plague left by earlier European explorers. The Pilgrims scavenged abandoned villages, taking stored corn and any supplies they could find. They saw these discoveries as providence, believing God had cleared the land for them. That first winter was brutal. Freezing temperatures, starvation, and sickness ravaged the settlement. Half the colonists died, including their first governor, John Carver. The survivors dug graves at night to hide their dwindling numbers from potential enemies. Every day was...
Nah, I'm sorry. I heard it too, Hurricane. I had to walk away for a second. But I'm going to play that part again. Yeah, I'm going to play that part again for y'all real quick, like, and we gonna talk about that real quick, like, because that's talk about worthy.
Believing God had cleared the land for them. Tuxet people who had been wiped out by a smallpox plague left by earlier European explorers. The Pilgrims scavenged abandoned villages, taking stored corn and any supplies they could find. They saw these discoveries as providence, believing God had cleared the land for them. That first winter was brutal. Freezing temperatures.
Let's listen to that dumbass shit. So, they already know that a group of their colonizers, you know, rapists, killers, murderers, stealers, thieves, and all that shit, had already came to this area. Y'all show up, and magically all these Native American structures and shit is right here, and ain't nobody around. Nobody around. And, you know, they got food in here and stuff like that. Ain't nobody around all these structures here, and there's food in here, too. But ain't nobody around, though. And you just, thank God. This is a message from the Lord above. Motherfucker, y'all folks came over there and murked them people. Y'all spread diseases on these folks. What if they would have treated y'all like how y'all treated them when COVID happened? You know, that good old China virus. What if Asians would have treated y'all, the Native Americans would have treated y'all that way? Y'all was treating motherfuckers so bad that y'all had to literally go to the House and the Senate and get an anti-Asian hate crime bill. Y'all people was, hey man, hold on. These people was wilding. Hold on, where my Dave Chappelle at again, bro?
It's good to be alone for a minute in the confession room. Niggas is wilding.
Y'all motherfuckers was wilding, bro. They took that as a sign of God when they got there, and there was this. And the sad part, you know, the funny thing is, it was dead bodies all around.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, man, there's a lot of dead bodies, probably skeletons and shit. It probably smelled horrible. Oh my God, we got some food though. I'm like, nigga, I wouldn't eat that shit. That shit next to a dead body.
And think about this. They about to get into the point of saying that they still struggle. Like, you already came on that boat with provisions. Y'all already knew how long it was gonna take y'all to get over there, because y'all done came over there a few times now. So you should have planned for the boat being full of food for the trip and at least the last few couple months. And then you get there and you find more food. How y'all died there? How y'all, hold on, because they about to talk about how they died out during the wintertime. Like, y'all got what y'all need, bro.
Yeah.
Starvation and sickness ravaged the settlement.
Starvation?
Half the colonists died. Freezing temperatures, starvation, and sickness.
Starvation?
Right.
How y'all starving?
Yeah.
I understand the freezing part, but damn. The fucked up shit is they came from like the UK, where it's cold as fuck during that time of year, to pretty much Massachusetts. The temperature difference ain't that different, but I guess the techniques of knowing how to get warm and shit over there in them areas, y'all ain't really got nothing already built. Y'all got to build it your own. But y'all came into a village that was already fucking there, you know? Why don't you just put them bodies out and use that? You know, we're just gonna keep on walking forward. Okay. Stupid. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get the logic.
Ravaged the settlement. Half the colonists died, including their first governor, John Carver. The survivors dug graves at night to hide their dwindling numbers from potential enemies.
Dug graves at night to hide the numbers from potential enemies. Nah, you probably did that shit for your own folks inside of that goddamn fucking community. You want to keep everybody on the same path. Like, we got it, Betsy. We're going to keep on grinding. It's fine. It's like, well, I think Tim died. No, we're going to hide Tim's body. Tim ain't dead. You just ain't seen him. Look, we need to stick together and keep on going and do what we got to do. I done been around people that do that shit. They try to act like what happened just didn't happen, so everybody keep doing what they do. But it's like, nah, nigga, that just happened.
Right.
They're trying to keep morale up, even though like people dropping like fucking flies out here. Y'all not prepared for this situation that y'all in, motherfucker. I get it. I gotta get a beer, bro. This shit right pissed me off.
And every loss strengthened their conviction that they were being tested by God. By March 1621, their fortunes shifted. Samoset, a man from a neighboring tribe, walked into their camp, speaking enough English to communicate. He introduced them to Squanto. Squanto, a man who had endured slavery in England and learned English, chose to help these newcomers. He taught them how to survive, how to fish, how to grow corn, and even helped establish a peace treaty between the Pilgrims and the local Wampanoag tribe. This cooperative moment, a true act of goodwill, led to a feast between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoags, one that would later be romanticized as the first Thanksgiving. But this moment of peace was tragically short-lived. As news spread in England of the New World and its land's paradise, waves of Puritans began arriving in record numbers. They saw the vast, fence-free land as theirs for the taking, considering it public domain. Soon, these settlers joined forces with others, capturing young natives for slavery and murdering the rest, and seizing land from indigenous tribes. One of the bloodiest conflicts of this time was the Pequot War. In 1637, hundreds of Pequot men, women, and children gathered in what is now Groton, Connecticut, to celebrate their annual Green Corn Festival, a time of gratitude and community, much like our Thanksgiving today. But in the early hours, their festival turned into a massacre. Surrounded by English and Dutch mercenaries, those who tried to escape were killed on sight, while those who remained inside were burned alive. And after this horrific event, Massachusetts Bay Colony Governor John Winthrop declared it a day of Thanksgiving. But what was being celebrated was the murder of hundreds of unarmed people. Emboldened by this so-called victory,
And
Bastards.
like we all just heard the description of what transpired that day. And motherfuckers still sitting around here celebrating shit, right? People be looking at me. I'm trying to tell you, people look at me crazy and it's like, why you don't celebrate Thanksgiving? Like, I hope, are y'all finding out right now?
Right.
I hope y'all find out. Like, I will still come to your house and get a plate. I ain't gonna hold you on that. I will come get a plate. Ain't nobody turning down free food. I don't care if it's Friday, Thursday, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I don't give a fuck what day it is. I ain't turning down no free food. But like, bro, I'm not sitting out here and celebrating. I ain't doing that turkey shit and none of that. None of that. I hope y'all see why. Like, I hope this is why. Because I'm like, bro, who the fuck celebrates shit like this? It's like for real. Like, you don't know where you came from, you ain't gonna know where you can go.
colonists went on to destroy village after village. Slavery became commonplace, with Native women and children, over 14 sold off, while others were slaughtered. Towns offered bounties for Indian scalps, a brutal encouragement for further violence. Each successful raid, every massacre, was met with another Thanksgiving celebration, filling the colonists with a sense of triumph. As these violent Thanksgiving
And they praying to God, y'all. I want y'all to understand that. They supposedly praying to God. They the Puritans. No, actually, these are the so-called separatists. Yeah, 'cause, the Puritans and the separatists. Yeah, these are separatists. They still praying that they so-called whoever the hell that gay boy that they put on a picture that they be telling y'all Jesus Christ all the time. They praying that little sissy. They praying to him.
Caesar Borgia. Caesar Jesus.
Yeah, that guy. I'm calling him Jesus.
Right.
Like shit, bro. All right.
Things continued. Some colonial leaders began to see a need to contain the celebration to one day per year. George Washington proposed just one Thanksgiving Day annually. Later, amid the turmoil of the Civil War, Abraham Lincoln would formalize Thanksgiving as a national holiday, though on the same day he ordered military action against the starving Sioux in Minnesota. This version of Thanksgiving's history is not...
Make Thanksgiving a national holiday and go over there and kill the Native Americans.
Right, you're going there and kill the natives real quick. Okay, shut up and make me a sandwich.
That's why I be laughing. They were like, "Are you like in the Republican Party for 80 years?" Okay. It's like, okay, that's what you want to go with, bro.
Not the comforting story most of us grew up with and learned in classrooms. It's not about friendly feasts and shared traditions, but about loss, conquest, religious extremism, and violence. This story reminds us to honor those lives that were forever changed, people who wanted only to live freely and peacefully in their lands.
Beware lest anyone cheat you through philosophy and empty deceit, according to the tradition of men, according to the basic principles of the world, and not according to Messiah.
Thanksgiving is not a celebration that stems on the foundations of our Messiah Yahushua, who the world calls Jesus. History shows it is founded on the traditions of men and brutality. Scriptures teach us that Thanksgiving is not a one-day celebration, but a lifestyle. We are to worship our Creator Yah and give thanks always in everything and every day. This is Yah's way.
In everything give thanks, for this is the will of the Most High in Messiah Yahushua for you.
Some may say, well, what do I do now if I cannot celebrate Thanksgiving? The answer is, treat the day as a normal day. There are plenty of days.
Yeah, do every goddamn thing you want to do. You did it on Tuesday, you can do it on Friday, bitch. It don't change your... How the fuck does fuck your schedule up? Hey, shit, man, it's just a day, man. It's gonna pass. Like your birthday. Oh, it's my birthday. It's like, bitch, it's another fucking day, bitch. Everybody got a birthday. The world don't stop for your goddamn day.
Days out of the year and weeks that you can gather with family or cook a feast for your family just for the purpose of gathering. If your family truly loves you, they will respect your decision and not determine their love for you by a holiday. If you feel lonely on Thanksgiving, we encourage you to devote your time in prayer.
Oh yeah, we ain't going through all that. I don't know what the hell they talking about. I didn't watch all that.
Yeah, and plus they throwing up Bible verses. They keep on forgetting. It said, "Oh, God said, slaves obey your earthly masters." Don't want to throw up Bible verses so much. It say, "Therefore thou shalt serve thine enemy." That's another verse. And Jesus said, "I'm come to take not no till for my Father's law." So that means he condoned that shit.
Yeah,
put up Bible verses.
Yeah, stop that right there. Want to stop that real quick. Like, ain't finna go no further than here. We're gonna stop right here. I really want people to really understand, like, dude, I ain't knocking nobody that wants to celebrate the holiday, and y'all just caught up in these moments and stuff, and it's just what you did since you was a kid, man. It's just something you like. Like, understand the history behind it. If you still make that decision afterwards to keep doing it, man, look, all power to you, man. But I know me as who I am as a human being, I ain't finna fucking celebrate no fucked up shit. Me personally. And I ain't saying you a worse person for doing it, man. They're like you be your own judge of that shit. But nothing good came from that, and that wasn't done on good intentions. And we've heard it from the natives. We heard it from the whitewash history part of it. Try to make it seem like everything was all good and gravy. We all know what the hell we was taught when we grew up. We all know. It ain't what we was taught, y'all. It ain't what we was taught, man. Some fucked up shit happened. There was some people that were here before. And that's why I always think it's kind of crazy, because a lot of people don't know their history. So now they're like, oh, the Mexicans are invading us. It's like, no, they're actually coming back home.
Yeah, we've been looking at that Mexican War. I was playing motherfucking like Red Dead Redemption, and plus, like, the motherfucking storyline, what was going on during that time was in that game. I was like, damn, nigga, this was shit was really going on. I'm like,
look, I be laughing when a lot of these motherfuckers be playing Assassin's Creed and they don't even know what the hell happened in their homelands. Right. You played Assassin's Creed, they kind of put it in there for you. Like they just talk it up in your mind. I guess we show it to them in a video game, they just gonna think it's a video game, and I know it's like really close to history. So they'll just say fuck that. So, all right. Nah, it's just. Like, I ain't trying to mess none of y'all day up, but I know some people will be like, "Oh, he's just trying to fuck my day up. He's a hater. He's Thanksgiving." I just don't celebrate pagan holidays and none of that bullshit, bruh. Like, and especially when there's historical shit. Think about this, y'all. We have people in America right now that have an issue with Juneteenth, and I'm talking about from the Caucasian community, have an issue with people celebrating Juneteenth. And I'm like, y'all should be the main ones celebrating the shit. This is when y'all stop doing y'all so-called evil shit and let the niggas go free.
Yep.
When every nigga in America was actually finally free, y'all should celebrate that more than we should.
Ooh, clip that shit.
But they get mad about it. They just be mad at the motherfucker. Oh, these niggas celebrate. Mother, like, do you know what the fuck the celebration is, bro? Like, god damn. Do you know the history? But that's why them motherfuckers was all for that. A lot of dumb shit that goes on when I cover these political conversations and shit. Because black people are by nature political. We've always been political in America because we always been an asset. We've always been an asset that could be used and abused. But the same thing like with the COVID shutdown. Well, not the COVID shutdown, but the last government shutdown. Motherfucking healthcare. Like, they try to use Hispanics as a reason. Oh, they're trying to give illegals healthcare. I heard this from people on the right. They thought that the Democrats were holding out to make sure that illegal could get healthcare. It's like, bitch, where the fuck did you hear that shit from? I know. Fox News. Like, bitch, they didn't what the fuck. No, they trying. Look, wait till your insurance go up, dumbass. Because your insurance about to go up. I'm a lad when I hear these motherfuckers crying. These farmers already can't get no money to fucking take care of what the hell they need to take care of. We already, like, and that's the funny thing. I'm gonna cover a video covering a part of that. Like, we always talk about this farming shit that goes on in America, how like the farmers are like dwindling, we're getting less numbers every year. Dude, our farmers don't even fucking farm food for America. And I found it out. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like 85 to 90% of what the fuck we farm in America is going outside the country. We ain't farming our own fucking food, bro. We're not even farming our own fucking food. Everybody eating soybeans, wheat, and fucking whatever the fuck that other shit is that motherfuckers fucking planting. Like, bro, we getting most of our shit from goddamn Mexico, the people that we talk shit about, and goddamn Canada and all these other fucking places. Like, dude, like, literally, I'm gonna do a show one day, Hurricane, and I'm just gonna show where majority of our food comes from. I think that'll be an interesting show. Hey, chat, y'all let me know if that's something that y'all want to tune into. If y'all want to know where our food that we actually consume comes from and what we actually produce in America, because this shit gonna fuck your head up. It's like,
I can't wait to see this shit. This is gonna be fun.
This shit just. Man, I swear for the Lord, these folks don't know half about nothing that they be talking about. And the sad part, I don't even be knowing half of the shit till I go look it up. And then once I see it, I'm like, okay, let me double check that and make sure that's real. Let me look at something else. All right, let me look at something else. Let me look at something else. Oh, no, that shit real. All right. Man, I'm like, really? And they got these motherfuckers over here talking about these illegal immigrants. Bitch, you need them illegal immigrants right now, ho. Whether you know it or not. You don't even know. You don't even know. Y'all fucking racism done cost y'all trillions of dollars. Trillions. And I don't know what is over $1 trillion, but it's about to start costing you that number, whatever the fuck that is.
Right.
Because y'all both are getting more ignorant. Like, it's a regression. It ain't no progression. It's a regression on talking points. But, you know, you see Hurricane, man. Look, man, give me your final thoughts tonight, man. Look, man, because I ain't finna hold everybody up late tonight, man. I know motherfuckers got shit to do, man. So go ahead and give me your final thoughts on the show tonight, man. Give me your thoughts. Thanksgiving, man.
Final thoughts. It was a great show. You know, I covered a little history on it, but you covered the other side of the coin. That's what I dig. That's nice. We needed that. And you know, great show. History. If you don't know your history, you're doing it, repeat it. You know what I'm saying? It's Hurricane JW2 on YouTube, whole other Detroit After Dark, HHS Special Report, the Fuck the Government Podcast.
I almost fucked it up, man.
Yeah, I know.
I jumped in there too early, man. Little quick popping ass motherfucker. I was too quick. Say, wait a second, buddy. Hold up now. A little too anxious. But shit, look, y'all, we gonna be back here tomorrow. I know it's holiday time, but yeah, we got a Friday night show that we gotta do. And we gonna rock that shit the fuck out. But this shit right here, man, look. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just giving my opinion on certain things. And look, now, I'm not celebrating no holidays and no bullshit that actually people had to suffer. They suffer for, and people just tried to spend it to make it seem like it was something good. I'm not on that type of time. I'm not on that type of time. I don't celebrate evil. I don't. And everything that we have right now, especially for all of us that live in America, like, bro, this shit was gotten off of ill-gotten gains. This is nothing but ill-gotten gains. That's all this is. Now, I ain't saying you personally or me personally, but this whole structure, this whole what we got going on, this shit was all stolen, bro. It was all stolen. And if anybody got a problem with somebody saying that, I don't know what to tell you, man. Talk to God when your ass get ready to get sent down to hell, because they're gonna be like, "Yep, go downstairs." like you talk to him. You talk to him about that. I don't need to hear it. Bruh, this shit ain't it, and we need to acknowledge it and stop playing like it ain't happening, because you have people constantly keep going out here doing this shit. That's why you walk into so many different churches and they got an image of Jesus, and it's like a little fucking gay ass white boy. That ain't what he look like. That ain't it. And I'm just saying that for the people that actually believe. Like, that ain't what he look like. I'm just saying for the people that believe, because there are people that don't believe. But I'm like, if you believe, that ain't what the fuck he look like, bro. Ain't no way he look like that. Ain't no way. These motherfuckers keep lying about history. They want to write shit down to shape the minds of people, because they understood they need to come to what they say, the devil came to kill, steal, and destroy, deceive, and all the other shit. It's a lot of deception going on right now, bro. That's why we had to do a Thanksgiving show for y'all, to let y'all know what the fuck Thanksgiving really about, because there's a lot of deception going on. But either way, though, neither here nor there, man. I appreciate everybody that tune in, whether you tune in on Let's Talk with JVJ on Facebook or YouTube, the JVJ Network on YouTube, or Hurricane Channel on YouTube. Yeah, look, all of y'all that tune in, make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, share, turn notifications on. Make sure you hit all. And we will be back here again tomorrow. But yeah, fuck all these. I'm sorry, I almost said the C word. look, fuck all
Richard Pryor time. Yo, Richard Pryor.
I swear for Lord, bro, because that shit bothers me a lot. It bothers me so much. I don't like seeing evil in my face. I don't.
That's right.
But man, look, we appreciate y'all that tuned in tonight, man, and we're gonna catch y'all in the next one tomorrow. Tune in, be ready. As always, we'll holler at y'all. Peace.
Salute.
Don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.